I want to showcase a project for you that I did in partnership with an artist to bring their artwork, their physical artwork, onto the blockchain for their community as NFTs. I launched in partnership with the art of Jaleh Sadravi, a very talented paint-on-canvas acrylic artist, a line of NFTs for her on Polygon and on Solana. And in addition to that, we created an NFT webpage to showcase this project for her community and allow them greater speed and ease of access for marketing in addition. And we also did a lot of work together to make this look and feel just like the artist wanted it to for her community. And so I wanted to focus on that work in addition to some of what this project evolved into, including developing 2 separate Chrome extensions and the code behind the project. Now, this artist is already famous and well established. I reached out to them to see if they were interested because they had been talking about cryptocurrency before, and turns out this was something that they had been waiting for. So we partnered together to launch this line of NFTs to create this online persona and different marketing material, and the project just kind of blew up, as projects tend to do. So I wanted to show you what that looks like and kind of where we land in all that. On the landing page that I created for the artist, and I wanted to first showcase how this was a collaboration, making the landing page and everything here look and feel the way that the artist wanted it to look and feel, because it's very important to make sure that it's the artist's work first. You're showcasing their art. And I'm really privileged to have been able to work on this project. But from the token design, which links to Polygonscan, to the website and the art that we have here, this is some of her art as well. The video that is embedded here to where we launched it is all, under the direction of the artist and in close collaboration with them. So here she is. Check her out. If you ever have the opportunity, definitely check this out. It's at theartofjaleh.nft or on Netlify. So this landing page is a Vue.js landing page. It is a Vue.js framework, used to create the landing page. The back end of this is a local repository, which we can take a look at. Actually, I can probably see it right here. All right, so you can check that out. Again, it's a Vue.js project, and it was very interesting to be able to learn Vue.js. I mostly work with Next and React, and so working with Vue, I just kind of got the ins and outs of utilizing SASS, CSS framework, and the different organization of the project directories in the Vue project. So that was basically the same as React. So it's fun to learn that and to be able to package the project neatly and deploy it through unstoppable domains. So an important part of this project is that we are looking at a crypto community. We're advertising to a crypto community, so the artist wants to demonstrate, or wanted to demonstrate, that they had a deep understanding of crypto. One way to do that is by having an NFT website. And so it's really important, not only for the artist, but for the whole project in general, that we have this NFT domain, and we're able to showcase that, yes, artist really gets the community that they're advertising to. Not only do we have a listing on OpenSea, which you can also take a look at and is linked through their webpage, but we have this NFT domain, especially because they're hosting it on Polygon, which is where we launched these NFTs. Not only for the fees, which we'll get into in just a minute, but because it's far more accessible for the community. So that was the thought process that went into launching on Polygon. You can see that here on Polygonscan. So this was sort of like a third piece of the verifiability of the legitimacy of the project, was that these are on Polygonscan in a verified token contract. There's 15 of them. They're one-to-one, and they have a contract here that is, you can see and read through. It's human readable, because I utilized a Hardhat project and a Hardhat plugin that allowed me to verify this contract as I deployed it, or before I deployed it, so that this human readable source code comes up. So you can see the source code. I don't actually have to go into the project directory, and a couple libraries I used with it to create the NFT contract itself. but it comes with this great token logo that you can add to your MetaMask or whatever wallet, Rainbow wallet potentially, that you're using. And it links the person behind the project. So this is really important as well, so that you can point to your crypto website, you can point to the verified token contract, you can point to the fact that you thought of the user in mind, with a layer 2 solution that's cheaper and faster. And then you'll also notice that I hosted this on Netlify just in case someone doesn't have a crypto browser that natively resolves crypto domains like Brave or Opera do. You might need the Unstoppable Domains extension. So I put it on Netlify. That's same website, same look and feel, just Web 2, just in case. Again, I created the token contract on Polygonscan. You could take a look here and see that the metadata all came out. But more importantly is how we showcase that and make it accessible to the community again. So I also helped the artists to discover the oncyber.io gallery option, where they can enter a world, virtual gallery, so that they can have events. And I think this is something that they plan to do, but they can have events just like a real world gallery, and in times of pandemic, an ability to showcase their art for a global community in a way that's visually pleasing and easy, just by linking a website, is great. But these again are all linked on OpenSea. They have the metadata affiliated, obviously, because they're all NFTs, and it's just a real simple gallery on Cyber, yet the event can be so much more, so allowing this artist to really envision everything that they can do in the metaverse. This project, for me as a developer, evolved into something a little bit more than just making a Solidity contract and minting some NFTs. It was figuring out what the fees were. And so eventually I made a tracker, a Polygon gas fee tracker. Documented some of the lessons I learned. It's a Chrome extension. So it is a React project that utilizes a special script to deploy, so it doesn't have injected inline JavaScript, which is against the Chrome security policy. You can take a look through the repository, but it looks like this. And it has a little tooltip up here. It's got a loading bar. It calculates the average gas cost. It also has a little badge here, which is a separate component, calling the Matic gas station version 2. These are blocks, actual blocks, utilizing the Alchemy API, and calculate the average across these 3 reward percentiles. So that's really great. I think that helped us get a better picture of what the gas fees were. It also calls out to the CoinGecko API, and it lists the conversions here, links them to Polygonscan so that you can easily convert the way that you see up here in the badge. It's a really handy app, and if you take a look, and kind of cool looking too, this is branded off the Polygon media kit. If you take a look on the my developer dashboard, I had no intention of having users on this platform, on this Chrome extension, and yet here it is. So it's really great. I've got 29 users, and then it launched me into, because we launched this project in addition on Solana, into developing a fee tracker for Solana, which looks a little bit like this, and you can also check out on my GitHub. But it's a React project, and I took the lessons I learned from making the Polygon tracker, including the little tooltip that you see here, and translated this Rust into JavaScript so that I could call slot numbers, find an average fee, which is sort of decreased here, skewed by the rent payments, and then find out what the fee to mint a token was, what the fee to create a token was, and create a token account. So it really launched me into learning a lot about Solana as well. And this is the exact price, calling against the CoinGecko API. You can see a little bit of CSS here, changing the colors. It just updated, all right, and you'll see the slot changing. So pretty cool little gas tracker. Creates an actual call on the testnet to get these 2 pieces of information. I did this because I wanted to estimate the cost, even though they say it's cheap. of developing or launching the Metaplex Candy Machine, which is one option that we explored, me and the artist, in order to launch their NFT tokens on Solana. And I created GitHub pages to demonstrate for them what it would look like and what it could look like, just in the very, very basic UI. I minted one previously so I could show you sort of some test properties here, or metadata, organized in this repository that you can see if you go onto my GitHub. So we explored a lot of different angles here. I learned a lot about Solana, Polygon, developing with JavaScript, TypeScript, Vue.js, SASS, and everything else, including working with just different organizations like the Polygonscan team to launch this project. So it's been a lot of fun. It evolved from wanting just a landing page and a line of NFTs to finding resources for an artist to reach their community better, to understand the costs of minting and the idea of having multiple avenues to showcase their art on multiple different blockchains, demonstrating that they have a very clear understanding of crypto and that they can be trusted by the community when they're launching this project. So all in all, working on launching the NFT line for the art of Jaleh Sadravi was really a very hands-on and fun experience. I learned a lot, and the artist now has a really beautiful amount of work that they can use and showcase. I hope you enjoyed. Check it out if you have the time. Thanks.